net.
I love how Coach had to slide in that FSU Clemson used to be for the championship, and he's like, now it's
when he was roaming the
yeah, he's like,
right?
when it was me. No big deal. NBA Today is next. Bye, guys.
Have you gotten a chance to see Victor Wembanyama yet?
Yeah, of course. How can you miss him?
He's a guy that I looked up to a lot.
He's a 7'5" Kevin Durant.
Look at this. Look at this. Well, that's the second highlight he's had over Victor. Wembanyama goes right by Durant.
That dude can achieve anything he wants in this game.
I'm far from mastering the game as much as him.
Welcome to NBA Today with Malika Andrews, live from Los Angeles.
The prodigy meets the prototype for the 5th time ever tonight. Hey, welcome inside our Los Angeles studios. I'm Malika Andrews, and it's Friday, and you know what that means. It means it's NBA Cup Day, and tonight, Kevin Durant, Victor Wembanyama, they lead their squads into their first game of group play. Now, KD spoke at shoot-around this morning about the Rockets' first-ranked offense. Let's take a listen together.
I think we've done a great job of making ourselves available when they double outplay myself. Guys are making plays out of it, so teams continue to implement that type of defense even when we aren't. Myself, I'm not involved in the game offensively. Maybe I'm not making a lot of shots, and they still want to implement that help type of defense, and we got to continue to just keep making a play forward.
All right, so now here with our senior writer, Tim McMahon, who is covering these two teams for us. Howdy, Tim.
Howdy, Malika.
All right, now that we have our little Texas two-step going on, take us inside, for lack of a cheesy line here, the Rockets' offense, their liftoff this season.
Yeah, I mean, you add Kevin Durant, suddenly the offense looks a lot better. But these last couple games, KD's been in a mini slump. Nothing to worry about, but it hasn't mattered. The Rockets have kept right on rolling, and that's been because of two young stars who are taking off. Talking about Amin Thompson and now Perrin Şengün. And Amin told me back in the Bahamas, even before camp started, KD said to the guys, hey, we need you young guys to be leaders. Don't just go looking to get me the ball. That's no way to play basketball. I'll let you know when I want it.
Yeah.
But you guys got to be aggressive. And that chemistry between Alpi and Amin, look out.
We've seen that on full display in the early goings of the season here. And then the Spurs, they have lost 2 straight. They've been subpar performances from Victor Wembanyama, at least by his standards. But tonight, he's facing one of his childhood idols in Kevin Durant. What have you heard about how he's thinking about this?
Well, look, I think he's probably thinking a lot more about what type of defense he's going to see, and also about dealing with Alpi Şengün on the other end. Alpi has given Wemby the business before.
The business.
On the NBA floor. So, he had a 46-point performance against him a couple years ago. That's not the kind of thing that Wemby forgets. But again, Wemby's in a little tough spot himself. They've hit a speed bump. Seeing that aggressive double-teaming type of defense, the physical defense, he's focused more on figuring out from a mental standpoint. Mitch Johnson and the coaches are encouraging him to be more physical, fight for early position, lower your shoulder, create contact, be aggressive.
Right, just because it's KD on the other side, that fundamental, that can't change for Victor Wembanyama. Thank you, Tim. See you in just a little bit. Let's see how Wemby has dealt with those double teams that Tim just mentioned. I got a double team over here. Richard Jefferson.
Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't see me behind
Greg Perkins. Come on now, my man has come into the season trim here, Rich. Y'all, McMahon just talked about this, the double teams that Victor Wembanyama is facing. But check this out. The Rockets, the team that has double teamed the least this season when looking at opponents, right? So taking a look at this, Perk, Wemby has struggled there. Why is that?
Well, because one, he's averaging 25 points a game, and the motto is going to be, and Richard didn't heard this in the locker room, you're not going to be to someone else is. And so this area right here, he's being guarded by Jordan Goodwin. And look, the double team comes, they do a great job of reposting them, and then all of a sudden a trap comes, he has to make a hang time pass that leads into a he with us type shot, right? And then look right here, Marcus Smart, look at him doing this work early. The worst thing for a big is having a guard getting to their legs. That's a pet peeve for a big. Now look, you already see Jackson Hayes is already over there, right? The trap is starting to come. So now he kicks it out, they repost, now the traps happen, and all of a sudden Marcus Smart, one of the high IQ guys defensively, baits Wemby into a foul. I hate this area for a post player. So now they're going to have to make an adjustment, put him at the free throw line so that he can't be doubled.
But that's typically not what the Houston Rockets do. They don't double a whole lot of guys right now. And let's just talk about how the Rockets have gotten it done offensively, though, because they're one of the best teams in the NBA right now. They're bigs. They've led them best rebounding percentage, the second most points per game. They also lead the league in three-point percentage at 43%. So, Richard, how does it look to you?
Well, to me, when you look at the depth that their team have, they do it with their defense. Their defense leads the offense. They are elite defensively. You talked about not doubling teaming many times. Do you know who does it? The Boston Celtics. You know who used to coach the Boston Celtics? Ime Udoka. So he has a high level of accountability. Then you have Alperen Şengün. He is one of the best passers in the game. They talk about Thompson not being able to shoot, but think about Jokic and Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon has improved, but you can put him on the dunker spot. Then you have a playmaker in the middle. But when you got weapons to the side of that, it becomes a problem on the offensive end.
And that's what we're seeing start to click here for the Houston Rockets. There's a lot to look forward to with these two teams, and it is an NBA Cup game. But since we were talking, gentlemen, about the San Antonio Spurs, we have some breaking news to get to right here on NBA Today. Let's welcome in our senior writer, Shams Charania. Shams, what do you have for us out of San Antonio?
Malika, sources tell me Spurs star guard DelAaron Fox will make his season debut on Saturday night at home against the New Orleans Pelicans. And he's gone through his final workouts in preparation after rehabbing an offseason hamstring injury. But today's his ramp-up day for that Saturday debut. And Fox is the first of some returns here for the Spurs. Rookie guard Dylan Harper, as well as center Luke Cornett, are working their way back as well. So reinforcement and depth here will be on full display for the Spurs pretty soon. But even more critically now, potentially a long runway with Victor Wembanyama and Fox. Small sample size for them last season, only 5 games together, a total of 120 minutes. So seeing how Fox can carry that offensive burden with Wemby, because only 2 players in each of the last seasons have averaged 20 points, 5 assists, and at least 1 steal per game. Luka Doncic and DelAaron Fox.
And now DelAaron Fox joining on his way here to join Victor Wembanyama for the first time this season. Shams, thank you so much. It's not that often, right, that you get to acquire an all-NBA guard in November. So how will things change with DelAaron back? That sounds like a question for Bobby Marks.
Well, I think when you look at it, Malika, and Richard did the game on Wednesday night against the Lakers here, when you have no DelAaron Fox, it puts a lot of pressure on Stefan Castleyer. So when you put Fox back in the lineup here, take Julian Champagnie out, that certainly solidifies your starting 5 here, and it adds to your depth. Dylan Harper right now out with that injury. There are only 5 games, as Sham said, played together, and here's a couple plays that we're going to show. This is from the Wizards game last year. Make Victor a passer here. It's simple, give and go here. Remember, no Chris Paul, though. Right there, give and go, simple play here. The second play is, look how much attention is drawn to DelAaron Fox here. And this is what's going to help Victor out from a spacing standpoint here. Right up top, 3 guys are coming to him. That opens it up for Victor. ISO one-on-one, probably an offensive foul there, but a simple layup there. That's what we didn't see in that Laker game on Wednesday night. 2 simple plays that DelAaron Fox is certainly going to help with when he comes back.
Bobby's breakdown, I love it. He mentioned it, Rich. You were on the call for that game. How do you see Fox helping out, alleviating some of these issues that we've seen early for Wemby?
Well, you're adding an all-NBA guard. You can add DelAaron Fox to any team on this league. It's going to make him better. They're just getting him, and obviously because of injuries last season, they didn't get an opportunity to play together. Think about pace downhill. So pace downhill, he's one of the fastest guards in the league. The defense flattens out. Now you throw it back to Wemby. Now he's got people closing at him. He's got shot selection.
Yeah.
If you look at in the slips and pick and rolls and post-up spaces, DelAaron Fox is going to kill you if you don't give him multiple players that type of attention.
But he is a score-first point guard, so that's going to be a little interesting next to Wemby, no?
Yeah, he scored first, but Wemby's right there.
Yeah, but so is Jalen Brunson, and we saw how well him and Karl Anthony Towns did last year in the pick and roll. But shout out to D Fox. That was an old veteran trick right there. You know what I mean? Don't come back for Amen Thompson and the Rockets. Come back for the Pelicans.
I ain't say it.
I'm just saying, we all done it. I done it, right? I ain't coming back for Shaq, but I'll come back for you. But here's the thing. I'm looking at, yes, DelAaron Fox is a scorer, but I'm looking at when you're talking about an all-NBA guard and an elite talent, one-of-one, a big man like Wemby, what comes to my mind? 2-man game. How that 2-man game is going to look, whether that's post cut, whether that's dribble handoff, whether that's pick and roll, pick and pop, because we know Wemby can shoot the 3. That's what I look at. But adding DelAaron Fox is going to take so much pressure off of Wemby, and it's going to open up so many easy buckets.
Well, and look, there's a lot of pressure on Wemby now. The way defenses are selling out to stop him. And DelAaron Fox is an experienced point guard, scorer, passer. He's all that. He is experienced. And the chess match that Wemby's struggling to figure out right now, he's going to help with that. He's going to help get them organized. He's going to help when, hey, you're putting two there. That's going to create advantages for him. And he's also going to take pressure off Stephon Castle, a rising young star, but not a pure point guard, leading the league in turnovers.
Right.
Now he can play his natural spot.
He's been good offensively this year, but yeah, turning the ball over 5-6 times a game.
Yeah, I don't want, if you're him, it's like somebody else going. He had Chris Paul and he had DelAaron Fox last year. Now he doesn't have a true point guard on the team if you're talking about Castle. This is what I say. I believe DelAaron Fox's first game, it was in Atlanta. Game winner. So DelAaron Fox comes off left, Wemby slips out, he throws it to Wemby. That two-man game is going to be so hard. They ran it the very first time to win the game against Atlanta. The first time these guys were on the court, they ran a two-man game and got an open shot for Wemby, got fouled, ended up going shooting free throws.
Well, think about the easy looks for guys like Harrison Barnes when Dylan Harper get back. So you talk